Hello guys, welcome to this tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to access a computer remotely. So you're going to need this when maybe you want to access different bunch of computers that are far away from you. So most of the people can use especially during this pandemic, you wanna work from home but you wanna access some files in your computer. You want to make sure there's a connection between you and your office, so you need this kind of software. So to do this you're going to need a software called AnyDesk. So AnyDesk is a software that enables you to remotely access computer devices from your machine. Now I'm going to be using two computers to demonstrate this. So we're going to head to our browser and search AnyDesk, click on anydesk.com and then download AnyDesk. Download now. So I have already downloaded AnyDesk here. So I'm going to open it. You don't have to install the software. You can use it like that. You just open it and start using it immediately. So you're going to follow this step for both of the computers, the one that you need to access and the one that you are using to access. So now we see that this desk has this ID. So your desk can be accessed with this ID or address. So anyone wants to access your computer, they're going to need this and your permission, of course, to say you accept them to use your your computer. So now the remote desk that you are going to be accessing um, is by my side. So I'm going to be showing you the computer that I want to access. It has this ID. So I'm just going to head over to my computer and type this ID. So I'm just going to click on this and allow. So when I do this, what happens to the other computer? It's ask the user to accept. So if I accept here, if I click on accept, now we see that the other computer has access to the computer. Whatever I do to this computer also happens to this computer. So if I click on, I close this here, and then I go to, if I minimize this, and then I want to go to desktop, we see that the changes are also happening in this computer. So you'll be using your computer, you can transfer files, you can do whatever you want to do on the other computer using your computer. The only thing is that they both have to be on the internet. So all of these computers should be on the internet, and you should have the remote ID for the other one. But the case is now, um, sometime you wanna say you wanna access your computer at work, but there is no one to accept. So how is this going to happen when there is no one to accept? So what happens is this. So if you want if you want you to access your computer without anyone clicking accept, you go to set a password, um, set a password, something like this. Just going to type in password that is going to be asked later. Okay, let me type a secure password. So when you do this, you are setting that when you have this ID, the ID of this computer, this ID, you can go to another computer and access it without anyone having to accept you. This is why it's called it's unattended access, which means there is no one who has to accept you there. So we're going to do the same for the other computer so that you can access it using this computer. So I'm just going to set a password on the other one. Okay, cool. So now we come here, we access that computer. It's going to ask us for the password. So I'm just going to type in the password that we set on that computer and then click OK. So now we see that we can access that computer without having to accept anything. So if you leave your computer at work, say you are working at home, but you leave your computer on with internet on, you can access it, you can work on it, you can do anything, transfer files, download files, you can work on your work computer at home remotely. So thank you for watching this video. I will see you on the next one.